Hello guys, this is Spicy, and this is a review on the Bandai High Grade Universal Century 144 scale Qubeley. So this is number 4 in the HGUC line, and I got this one as a trade. So you can see, let's take a look at the box real quick. This is a really old box. Looks like it was released in 1999, and you can see this thing is just, this box is probably 20 years old. Looks like it's partially decomposed. And yeah, look at that. Whew, some great condition there, huh? Yeah, we have all the pictures of the Qubeley. Original retail price is 1,500 yen. Now at the time of this video is 2018, and there's been a revived version of the Qubeley that was released back in 2015. So yeah, this one is obviously the old one. You can see the original price tag here, $29.99. That's almost like Bandai pricing for something like this. That's double this price. But yeah, I did not pay $29.99 for it. So anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at the instruction manual. Alright, I did actually build this kit. The parts seems to be still in pretty good condition. And yeah, I think some of the foil stickers has not aged well in almost 20 years. So yeah, here's the instruction. Obviously, this guy is made from Gundam alloy. It's got beam saber and beam guns and funnels. And yeah, pretty cool. The funnels are removable just like the Revive version. And here we have all the parts, all the assembly. It's a very simple assembly, but if you want it to be accurate to the artwork or the box art, you do have to do quite a bit of painting too. So there we go. So yeah, these foil stickers obviously did not age well. So that's pretty much all I have to say about it. Some of it looks like it's already starting to want to peel off already. The Revive version actually has color separation. Basically, they have plastic parts underneath all these color parts. So you didn't have to deal with the full stickers. So yeah, that's pretty much that. For accessories, we have 2 open hand. One I already attached to the Qubeley, and 2 multi-purpose gripping hands. And we also have these beam saber parts that attach to the inner parts of the, I guess the forearm, but they are not removable. They do not serve any purpose. Alright, and then we also have the beam sabers, which I had to paint. They all come in this complete translucent yellow color, and you need to paint them to be accurate to the box art. So yeah, I painted those, and you can stick them into the hand of the Qubeley, like so. So let's go ahead and get this one over here. Swap out the open hand, like that. Attach this. So technically these beam sabers also double as beam guns. So these things on the forearm can shoot out beams. And the funnels are on the back of the kit. Just like the Revive version, you can remove these funnels. Unfortunately, it does not come with any effect parts. So yeah. Anyway, these are the only accessories that come with the Qubeley. So let's go ahead and remove that. Let's put on the. Take a look at that. I did put one water slide decal here for the axis symbol, and then right here another axis symbol right here. Obviously, since this is Haman's prototype custom mobile suit. And yeah, I painted in some of the details such as the back of the legs. The joint parts right there on the leg, right there. You can see I painted all of that. Yeah. And also painted part of the arms right there, front of the arms. The power cables on the back of the head. This thing looks a lot better this way. Also painted these parts on the shoulder binders. And you can see these full stickers are starting to peel up. Probably need to top coat it or something. Okay, so let's talk about some of the gimmicks that you can do with a Qubeley. Obviously, you can lift the head up. This thing is like a hinge right there. You can hinge upward just like the Revive version. You know, the Revive version basically just made the Qubeley better, but the old one is not completely obsolete, especially if you can get it at a good price. Obviously not at $29.99, but yeah, if you can you know, get it at a reasonable price, the old Qubeley is still pretty much a decent kit. I think just like the newer one, you can fold down the binders like that, put it in transport mode. Doesn't work as nicely as I want it to be. Seems like some of the parts are already coming off, or maybe I just didn't attach it properly. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much that. And let's see, obviously you can hinge your neck upward so it can look like it's flying somewhat like that. And yeah, okay, and the cockpit you can also open up, so that's pretty cool. Anyway, let's talk about the articulation. It's kind of similar to the Revive version. It's just a little bit more lacking in terms of articulation. Anyway, we have the hinge here for the toe, and then the feet's obviously on the ball joint to the polycap, so you can rotate that side to side. It is hindered by the large lower legs. And we have a 90-degree bend here for the knee, and the knee armor can be articulated and repositioned if it need to be. And we have the side skirt here that can just move up and down. Can move that outward, inward. And obviously this is using the old style ball joint to the polycap system. No connection point for the action base, so you have to use like the forklift part if you want to put this guy on the action base. Definitely a good idea. Consider you know, the Qubeley should always be flying. And then obviously we got the individual funnels. These are all individual parts that you can attach and remove. I'm not going to show you guys that because it's kind of a pain in the butt to put them back in. And we also have a hinge right here for the back skirt or the funnel part. I think the Qubeley is based on some kind of a bee creature or something. But anyway, like a queen bee or something. Obviously the neck can hinge upward and downward like so. That's pretty cool. And then you can, the head sits on the ball joint. So yeah, unfortunately you can't really move the head because of the way the collar is designed on this. Yeah, and you can open up the cockpit like so. And the arm is attached via a polycap to a straight peg. So yeah, you can move that. You can hinge your arm perpendicular like so. Got the elbow swivel here instead of the bicep swivel. And the elbow is actually just a polycap. So yeah, obviously they did a lot better in the Revive version. And we get barely a 90-degree bend. Hands obviously on the ball joint. And the binders here is on the hinge and polycap. So we got a hinge right here that connects to the polycap, so you can move it front and back, and you can also move it outward like so. And then also got a polycap here. So yeah, just connect that. So, and it works the same way with both sides. So you really want to push these in properly so they don't fall off. Overall, you know, it's still a pretty decent kit. Consider it's like 18 years old. I definitely would recommend the Revive version over this. If you saw my review of the premium Bandai version of the Qubeley Mark II, that's a really nice kit. But if you can get this kit for under you know, $20, I think it's still worth getting. Yeah, it's not better than the Revive, but it's not a bad kit overall. Still pretty cool. And that's pretty much it for this review. I hope you guys find the information helpful. And thanks for watching.